That day, the man asked his son to help clean out Matsuko's house because she had been beaten to death. The man showed no grief whatsoever and even made a cruel remark. He seemed to harbor deep resentment toward Matsuko.
もう30年ぐらい前に蒸発してそれっきりになっとったと。
When his son arrived at Matsuko's place, he found it cramped and suffocating, filthy and reeking with an awful smell. On the wall outside, the words "I'm sorry for being born" were written over and over again. But Matsuko wasn't always like this. Over 40 years ago, she was a vibrant, lively girl. She had a stern, humorless father and a sickly sister who was born frail. Her father devoted all his love to the sick sister and paid little attention to Matsuko, which always left her feeling sad. Whenever Matsuko saw her father looking unhappy, she would make funny faces to try to cheer him up. But this never earned her father's love. Instead, it developed Matsuko's people-pleasing personality.
父の機嫌を取り続けました。なんとか父に振り向いてほしい。父に愛されたいと。
お父さん？
父の望む学校へ行き、父の望む職業を選び。
As an adult, Matsuko became a beautiful middle school teacher who loved to sing. Her sister remained bedridden, and Matsuko would share stories about her life with her, only to be scolded by their father who called her selfish. Matsuko would blame herself for everything that went wrong. When a student in her class stole money, she felt it was because she hadn't taught him properly, so she covered the stolen amount with her own money. This only gave the student a chance to take advantage of her, pinned all the blame on her, and Matsuko was fired from the school. When she returned home and started packing to leave, her sister struggled to get up and tried to stop her, but Matsuko grabbed her sister by the throat, believing she had stolen their father's love. Only when their mother intervened did Matsuko stop. She stormed out of the house and never returned. Later, Matsuko found her first boyfriend, a tormented writer who drank heavily and beat her. He even forced her to sell her body for money.
今ここでですか？
今ここで全部合格。あんた向いてないよ。
When Matsuko refused to do as he demanded, she secretly borrowed money from her brother instead. Her brother called her selfish, gave her the money, and demanded she cut all ties with the family. Then he delivered devastating news their father had died of a brain hemorrhage. Matsuko felt an overwhelming sense of loss. The person whose approval she had craved her entire life was gone, and the emotional void from her childhood might never be filled. When she returned home, her boyfriend beat and berated her again. Matsuko didn't fight back instead. She clung to him and told him that her family wanted to cut ties with her. Having never been truly loved, Matsuko desperately wanted her boyfriend's love. But this man was so consumed by his own pain that he had forgotten how to love anyone.